Found upon numerous worlds throughout the Jericho Reach, the Bruul Parasite is a vile and insidious parasitic organism. Bruul parasites are small carnivores that specialize in feeding upon the brains of their hosts. They feature 6 tentacle-like limbs, as well as a long muscular tail that measures twice as long as their body and a disproportionately large mouth. This mouth is not only lined with row after row of razor-sharp teeth, but also contains a long, prehensile tongue. The creature's tail is extremely powerful, packed with strong muscles that allow the creature to leap several meters in height in order to reach another organism to infect. The Bruul parasite will use its tentacles to help crawl through a host's nostrils, eye sockets, ears, or any other orifices located upon the head in order to reach the brain. Once the creature makes its way to the host's brain, the parasite will wrap its tentacles around it, enveloping it in a tight grip as it slowly feeds upon the meat and chemicals secreted by the brain, particularly those linked with producing memories. Those infected with a Bruul parasite can be easily identified. The eyes of the infected will often sink into their sockets, and their lips are pulled back into a perpetual rictus smile, due to how tightly the creature grips the host's brain. The host's movements also become incredibly jerky and erratic as the parasite attempts to guide its host like a marionette. However, over time, the host body will begin to grow more and more emaciated and suffer from the effects of malnutrition and starvation, for the parasite itself has no inherent concept of needing to sustain the host's body. But should the parasite discover a memory of its host body feeding, the creature can then use this information to prevent its host from suffering from the effects of starvation. Despite this obvious sign of infection, the Bruul parasite is intelligent enough to try and hide these symptoms, in order to prevent it from being discovered and killed. Bruul parasites, somewhat unusually for many parasitic organisms, have developed a form of primitive social hierarchy and tend to operate in familial groups. These parasite clans will actively seek areas that contain a high population of sentient creatures in order for the clan to hide, infect, feed, and breed. They will also utilize their host memories to help maintain their deception within society, in order for the Bruul parasite and its familial groups to remain undiscovered and increase their own range of infection. If a Bruul parasite believes that either it or its family have been discovered, or if the supply of new potential hosts will be cut off, then the creature will become highly aggressive. The parasite will viciously attack any perceived threats with a stiff brutality before the creature moves to infect its would-be aggressor. Once exposed and devoid of a host body, the creature can be killed by a number of methods, such as by being immolated, squashed, or hacked apart. However, should the parasite succeed in infecting another host, then it must be driven out by killing the host organism before exterminating the exposed parasite before it has the opportunity to infect another creature.